But last night with Rachel Maddow, there seemed to be this big kerfuffle over how she interpreted Bernie Sanders' response to Donald Trump's comment on abortions. I honestly, all I have is what I've gotten from Twitter. I haven't dug into it, but I want to see if any of you three have some information on that and can bring it up for discussion.
I'm about the same as you, but I saw a clip, and the level. I guess this is the problem with another crux of him not being an establishment politician, is that they really don't know Bernie Sanders before this campaign. Like they never interviewed him in Congress. They never brought him on the Sunday shows when he was just a senator or a member of the House. So all they know about him is from what he's campaigned for in the past 11 months. And since his focus has been income inequality, they've just created this meme in all the journalists' minds that he's just this guy who keeps talking about income inequality. So she thought this would be an easy sell, or maybe convinced herself that he, for some reason, doesn't care about abortion rights. But if you look at his congressional record and what he said in Congress multiple times, you can clearly see that he cares about women's rights issues a lot. It's why he has the same, if not a higher record on women's issues than Hillary Clinton.
Well, and I'll go one step further. I'll go a step further and say that he's better on women's rights issues, because all issues are women's issues. And when you have Hillary Clinton, who is not for Fight for 15, despite what SEIU and she wanted, how they want to contort her statements, she's only against fracking in New York, where there's already an existing ban that people worked for. You know what I'm saying? She's hawing on paid family leave, which Bernie Sanders and other Senate Democrats already have a plan already sponsored, which a bunch of the people who sponsor that plan have endorsed her, which is ridiculous. I mean, there are all these other issues and things. You know, his free college plan, so many different things that he stands for directly affects the lives of women in a very meaningful and important way, and his positions overall. You're right, Solomon. They have like the same record. They have the same record. They voted the same way. They're both in favor of abolishing the Hyde Amendment. I mean, it's ridiculous. They're both in favor of equal pay. Bernie Sanders has the ERA, ratification of the ERA, as a part of his platform. So it's ridiculous to sit here and question, like, oh my God, I question this. I mean, he's been so going hard on women's issues.
He defended abortion rights on Fox News and at Liberty University.
Right, exactly.
Something that, if you remember, she did not do.
Exactly. So it's again, it's a part of this false media narrative that somehow he's out of touch, that he only cares about these issues. But again, we have people speaking from a certain level of privilege, whether they're aspiring to be in that level of privilege or whether they really are in that level of privilege. They're discounting exactly what's going on for millions of people in this country. Like there was the African American Policy Forum, which I mentioned on Tuesday night, has been doing a series about black women all week. And one of the statistics that they had, which is alarming when you think about the percentage of the black vote Hillary Clinton got in the South. One of the statistics was that single women are 25% of single women or single mothers in the South are in poverty. 25%. That's like the highest level. And when you look at single mothers, when you look at women, that's 1 in 4. That's huge. Okay, well that means 75% aren't in poverty. Yeah, okay, whatever. That is still a very huge number when we're talking about being this developed great nation, right? When you're talking about job opportunities and stuff like that, when you have people actively, there's a very active Fight for 15 movement here, yet they've been led astray by their union thinking that Hillary Clinton is the candidate for them. So this needs to be called out, and the mainstream media is not willing to do it.